New Year's, welcome to 2025. All right, hopefully we're excited about this new year. And I already did this part, but question for you guys, who wants to make more money this year? All right.
You spent often to buy me a truck.
So we were talking about this, all right? 2 guarantees to make more money in 2025. What was guarantee number 1? Work more. Okay. This is not something you guys might want to hear, but it's just so true that we have to go here. You will make more money if you work more. Okay. That's why, not being late. You will make more money if you're on time rather than being late. If you don't get sick. Now, the big difference here was we have agents that work 195 hours instead of 127 hours, first to last. That's a 68-hour difference. Okay, and I don't know how you guys feel, and I have a lot of empathy for many of you guys, and also for moms and everything. Obviously, it's a totally different game, but for me, it's like it's doable, and I've continually increased my work ethic. So right now, I work from 6 a.m. I get here before 6 a.m., but I work from 6 a.m. and I work till 7 p.m. And I go to the gym and I eat, but I eat at the desk, so that takes me about an hour. So that's 12 hours a day, times 5 is 60, and I work 8 hours on Saturday because I work from 6 to 3, and I take an hour break for gym. And then 3 hours I work on Sunday before the kids wake up. So that's 71 hours a week, so that's 284 hours I work a month. Okay, and I just want to reframe you guys that there's just levels to work ethic. Like if you really want it, you can make more money. And that's something that 160 hours, okay, if you want to work overtime, so what Janelli did was basically work every single Saturday and then work 45 more minutes every single day. Okay, I just don't feel like it's unbelievable. Like people think like, oh my God, so much work. It's like, well, is it really? Because I feel great. Like I feel like I'm not tired at all. Like I actually feel weird when I'm not working because it's just like I just have energy to want to produce something. So just want to reframe your guys' mind that, not that I'm expecting these type of numbers, but if you guys want to make more money, then there's no one stopping you here. Like you could come in early if you wanted to. Eva does that all the time. Like I never say like, Eva, you're coming in too early. Like please, like you're getting too much overtime. Please stop that. I don't say that. Some places do. Okay, or if you want to stay late, then I just respect it. And different companies have different cultures, but just because one of our core principles, work ethic. If you guys want to work more, and if you guys want to quote more, then knock yourself out because that's how you get out of challenges. That's how you get out of financial difficulties and have more freedom in the future. So you will make more money if you work more. Guarantee number 2, yep, you will make more if you quote more. Okay, first place finisher, 156 quotes. Second place, last place finisher, 58 quotes. That's almost 100 quote difference a month. Does that make a difference over time of several months, years? And if they had the same exact closing ratio, then you're either selling 40 policies or 14 policies. Okay, so the math is just very simple. It's like I just don't want to make this any more complicated than it is. If you want to, you could work more, and then you could just quote more. And if you just do that, I guarantee you guys will make more money compared to working less or quoting less. I don't know, maybe that's we sometimes try to do is like, I want to work smart. Like I got to figure out a way I can make more money without working as hard. It's like, okay, well, if you figure that out, let me know. But it's just, until then, let's just do what works for sure. All right, so work more, quote more, and sometimes I do wonder this too, but why will some work and quote way more than others under the same exact circumstances? Availability, yep, that's because they're working more. But why do they have more availability?
More responsibility.
More responsibility, yeah, that's a huge one.
Single mom.
Mm-hmm. That is motivation comes from deprivation. So if you need more, then you'll deliver more. What do they have though?
Drive.
They have drive. They have more drive than others. They have more goals. These are not wrong answers. These are definitely answers. But they have more debt. That'll make you hard, right?
Expensive person. You're inexpensive. More work ethic.
More work ethic, yep. And these all, except for that, come from this one word that is a difference maker to me.
Motivation.
More motivation, yep. And this is where it's, sometimes motivation could come and go. This is something that's more consistent.
Discipline.
More discipline. They have more discipline than others. So what does having discipline mean?
Having conviction.
Having conviction?
Doing stuff when you want to, even if you don't want to.
Doing stuff even though you don't want to. That's a good one. Commitment, yep. Discipline, you just have more focus. Because if you have too many options or you have too many things going on, too many priorities, then you're just not disciplined. You just have a lot of things going on. So you're more consistent too. You have more priorities. And to me, I think a good way to describe it for me is just more self-control. Like if you think about it, like if you could truly control yourself, like what can you not accomplish? Like just disciplined people can control themselves. And if you could control yourself, like imagine how powerful you would be. How much money you can save, how much money you will make, how healthy you will be, how great your relationships will be, like how emotionally stable you will be, how, just so many different ways discipline helps out. So to me, discipline, okay, if you have 100% control of your life, just imagine what your life would be like. So discipline to me, what do you think it equals to as like how you live? And these are things that I equate to as far as habits goes, is eating clean. Okay, it's New Year's, so we're going to talk about this a little bit. All right, eating clean is, discipline. Disciplined people eat clean. Non-disciplined people don't eat clean. Okay, what else are healthy habits with discipline? Exercising. Yep. Waking up early because they went to sleep early, so they're sleeping. So I hope you guys have some health goals for 2025 because, if you really want to get to another level in business, then you just have to have a lot of energy. And this is what gives you energy. Like for Christian to do 156 quotes, you just have to have like energy. He's standing up, he's talking, he's just, I can on the chat. Now, if you don't have that energy, then you can't do that many quotes. And by doing these three things, you're just gonna be a healthier, happier, more productive life. It just leads to more energy, more health, and more money. Because discipline also, it means that you're making more money, but you're also not spending it unnecessarily too. Okay, that's a big part of, financial health is like you can make a lot of money, but if you're spending the same amount, then you're actually not, doing better. You don't have discipline. So yeah, that's what I want you guys to have. But on the contrary, this is what you guys may hear.
Yo.
This is the cynical view of it is like, well, but you only live once. Like, eat that ice cream. Go get drunk, go on that, fancy vacation or buy that car. You only live once. What should I say to that?
If you could, then you could. If you can't, then you should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and understanding, understanding what is discipline, what is treating yourself, that there's a balance there. But when they say YOLO, I'm kind of like, well, that's exactly my point. Like, you only have one life. So do something with it. Like if you only have one life, then why is it at YOLO? Like fuck it. It's like, well, that's the only life you get. That's why, I don't drink, I don't smoke out anymore, I don't hang out with loser friends, and I don't, stay up late because it's like I only get one shot at this. Like I want to make the very best of it. So I want to have my life filled with like healthy, happiness, energy, production, money, helping people. And I think it has like a negative connotation when people hear discipline. It's like, oh, you're getting disciplined. That sounds like negative, like discipline yourself. Like discipline sounds really negative. And people have told me, old friends have told me like, man, your life is boring. Waking up so early, going to the gym all the time. It's like very routine, doing the same thing over and over again. Well, to me, it's like, well, the more discipline, it sounds like it's like you don't have options. But if you have more discipline, you actually have more freedom because you have more money. Discipline equals freedom to me. Because if I wanted to, I could get another car, I could go on vacation tomorrow. Like, I just prefer to be here with you guys and help you guys try to make more money here. I have the freedom. So I don't want people to confuse like discipline means you don't have options. Actually, you have more options the more free, more disciplined you are. Yeah, I just want to just share with you. On the opposite of that is if you don't have discipline, it's like, well, the person who was saying that your life is boring, I'm looking at them like, well, shoot, you help no one, you're broke, you own nothing, you go nowhere.
Read.
Get the fuck out of here with your undisciplined ass. You want to be broke and sick, then you call that fun, then go ahead. But I don't call that fun. I say winning is more fun than fun. Like I have more options, and that is, I actually feel free. Like I actually feel very free. Like I live a very disciplined life. I feel very free. I have a lot of options, and what I choose to do is truly because I want to do it, and that's what discipline leads to. All right. So in 2025, I want you guys to have more energy. I want you guys to have more health, and I want you guys definitely to make more money. Like I do think you guys need to make more money. Like I think you guys do. Like just understanding how inflation works and stuff like that. But luckily the premiums are going up. Luckily the sales training is working and the leads is on fire. So we can do this. The only key here is for you guys is discipline. Is more discipline. So yeah, lastly, do you want to be good or do you want to be great in 2025? And in a general way too, I just want to share with you guys that I'm kind of tired of being good. I feel like I've been good for many years. In fact, I think the last 2 years was not even good. And I knew things were going to turn around, so I just had to kind of like, hold my breath and make sure you guys were somewhat okay, last year, and to be prepared for a year like this. This is where the resiliency is going to pay off. Like I've been kind of taking one for the team for this moment here, and we're on the right track. And those 2 years, and thank you, Laura, for recognizing that, and thank you guys for just sticking with me during these tough couple years. You guys have really shown how resilient you guys are too. But you can't become great unless you're challenged. Like if you want to be great, then you can't be like, oh, I don't want to be challenged though. Like, well, no, that's what actually makes you great is when you do get challenged, when you go through difficult years and losing your family members and going through such difficult situations is actually when you have the opportunity to become great. So, I kind of ask myself, like when I'm going through a difficult time, like, are you trying to be good or are you trying to be great? And when I ask myself that, it holds me accountable and it helps me stay disciplined. So I'm trying to be great. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to be great. And I want you to be great. I kind of need you guys to be great here for the whole team. Like everybody needs to be great for the whole team to rise up this year. And this is something that, and I know you guys can be great too. I tell my boys this all the time now, like, are you trying to be good or are you trying to be great? Like whatever they do. Like it's not like a specific thing, it's like more broad. But if they're playing Minecraft, if you really like Minecraft, it's like you're trying to be good or you're trying to be great. Or you're just doing it just for just to like waste time. Like if you really like Minecraft, then you better be great at it. And if you want to play soccer, you're trying to be good or trying to be great. You better start stretching right now, or you better start, getting some sleep, or you better eat that chicken.
That guy that they just retired his jersey from the Bulls. I think he said something like that.
This is where I got him from.
Yeah, he said his son. He said when he felt low energy, that his son would tell him, "Oh, are you good or are you great?" This
is where I actually got this from. Derek is actually, when I was watching him play, that's where when I saw him play, I was like, whenever I have a son, I want to name him Derek. That's where it's from. Yeah, that's a great full circle moment there. But yeah, so in whatever they do, I want them to be great. What you guys do is this job. So I want you guys to ask yourself, are you trying to be good this year or are you trying to be great this year? Because I know you guys could all be great, and I just see it in you guys. The only thing I see missing, the secret ingredient that you guys lack sometimes, is just discipline. And once you guys have that, I promise you guys will become great in your life. So, ready to become great? Ready to cook? All right, let's get it. Thank you guys.